In the 4th century, a Spanish nun named Egeria traveled to Israel and recorded her presence at the Good Friday liturgy in Jerusalem. In the church, the large church built over the sites of Jesus' death and resurrection, Egeria joined thousands of Christians in venerating the cross. She notes that the people bow before the cross and then kiss its wood. Some prostrate themselves before it while others touch it gently, first with their foreheads and then with their eyes. All this is done barefoot as a sign of the people's solidarity with the Lord Jesus, who was barefoot in his suffering. By the looks on their faces, she writes, the people lament that the Lord Christ suffered so greatly for each of us out of love. If anything, the cross is a sign of innocent suffering at the hands of unjust and merciless forces. It is the tangible, touchable sign of the one who, during his public life, welcomed and loved social outcasts, touched and healed those thought to be contagious with disease, ate meals and thus shared life and reputations with notorious sinners, called out religious hypocrisy and rejected retribution, instead forgiving his critics. For all of this, he was arrested, tried on trumped-up charges, and put to death by a colonizing power that believed empathy for those who suffer in life was a character defect, a moral lapse that should never be entertained. At the same time, Egeria reminds us that the cross was and is formed from the wood of a tree, and that to venerate, to bow before, to kiss, to place one's forehead on the cross is to touch the tree of life, the tree of healing for any woe. Of this wondrous tree, the Hungarian author and hymn writer Pacelli Imre wrote this: "See how its branches reach out to us in welcome. Hear what its voice says, 'Come to me, you who are weary. Give me your sickness. Give me any sorrow that you have. I will give you blessing.'" Dear friends, what we do in this liturgy, offering our reverence for a cross, must seem utterly odd in the eyes of this world. The skeptical observer asks why. Why would you bow, kiss, or touch this mute wood? And yet we know that the one who was crucified and raised to life is with us here in this space, inviting us to bring any suffering of body, mind, or spirit, inviting us to bring any sickness or sorrow, inviting us with open hearts and minds to receive forgiveness, healing, and blessing in the wood of the cross, and in receiving his life-giving and precious body and blood. The only question is this: will our encounter with the wood of the cross inspire within us a greater empathy for our neighbors, for friends and strangers alike, and lead them to say of us, "You are a blessing"?